Hello, my name is Daniel McCord and welcome to my informative podcast. Today I'm going to show you how to make Cochinita Pibil, a pretty fancy Hispanic dinner which is basically slow roasted pork. Here's a fun fact: the phrase Cochinita Pibil actually translates to buried baby pig in native Mayan language, mainly because they would bury the dinner in the ground in a pit of fire to cook it. I basically found this awesome food while watching a movie and eventually learned how to make it. And now I like to make the dish at least twice a year. For time constraints, I've simplified the process a little bit, but I've left the full recipe at the end of the video for you all to write down. When going to the store, you're going to need 5 pounds of pork butt, a half a cup of achiote paste, half a cup of orange juice, half a cup of white vinegar, 2 tablespoons of salt, 8 cloves of garlic, the juice equivalent of about 5 lemons, and 2 habanero peppers. Now take the seeds out, or you can leave them in for extra kick, because it's going to be hot. And tequila. We need the tequila to be fancy, but remember, we're not trying to get anybody drunk. I'll explain this later. Next thing I need you to do is break out the blender and put all that stuff I mentioned earlier in a mix and mix it until it's smooth. Now take the meat. You're going to need to cut it into about 1 to 2 inch squares. When it's done, it's all going to fall apart anyway, but right now we need it like this to saturate all the meat in the flavor mix. Now take everything we've done up to this point, place it in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and roll it around. While we're at it, now is the time to take that tequila and pour a shot into the bag. Yes, put a shot in the bag. Mix it all together, let it sit and soak in. While it sits, take a shot for yourself. Now, prepare the baking pan, line it with banana leaves, and put the contents bag in a pan. Cover the pork with the excess leaves on top. Then seal the whole pan airtight with aluminum foil. We can do without the banana leaves, but the dish still needs to be sealed completely. I will leave the presentation part up to you, how you feel like you need to make it look. But remember, dress it to impress, and always serve on a bed of Spanish or white rice. For a more in-depth and slightly more humorous version of this tutorial, research Robert Rodriguez's 10-minute cooking school. You can also get a better visual of how things will look while you're at it. Thank you for watching. Now go do some cooking.